What is up guys, SubtreX here and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to be talking about the documents that you will be needing for your visa biometric and your visa interview. So let's go. Okay, first of all, the docs that are needed for your biometric. So the three main docs that you will need for your biometric are your passport, your DS-160 confirmation and your visa appointment confirmation. That's it. And to further specify, that is the first page of your DS-160 and the first page of your appointment confirmation. That's it. You don't need the rest of the pages. So that's all the three docs you're going to need for your biometric. You can just carry them in a transparent folder or any folder, they don't really care. So yeah, these are the only docs you're going to require. But for safety, I would suggest also carry your I-20 and your service confirmation to your biometrics. So that's all for biometrics. Now let's move on to the visa interview, the actual D-Day. So yeah, the five main docs that you will be needing on your visa interview are your passport, your DS-160, your appointment confirmation, your service confirmation and your I-20 of course. These are the five most important, and all the five will be required at your consulate. So you must check it 100 times, and you must carry these five documents. All the other are expendable, these five are not expendable. So yeah. Now other than that, these are the following documents that I carried personally. First of all was funding. Now for funding I carried three documents. So the first document was a bank certificate. So I took a certificate from the bank manager stating that this account has this much money present at this date and the corresponding US conversion is this, and it had the official the letterhead and the official stamp and signature of the bank, and that was basically the bank certificate. I will provide the format in which I took the bank certificate so that it helps you guys. Now the second was a post office certificate. Now my father has an account in the local post office where I live, and he also has some funds in the post office. So I also went to the post office and took out a certificate, and the certificate has a similar format to that of the bank certificate, which states the date, the amount. It did not have the conversion. I will provide the format down for you. And the third document was the loan sanction letter. I have a loan approved from Axis Bank of 20 lakhs, and so I took that loan sanction letter. It's a 4 or 5 page document that they give you after your loan is sanctioned and every formality is fulfilled. So I took that document. So these are the three documents that I took in the name of funding. So if the viewer would have asked me to show my documents for funding, I would have just produced these three letters. Now talking about funding, I know many videos on YouTube and also many articles you will find they talk about a CA certificate or a CE certificate or even property evaluation, property documents. Now I personally did not carry any one of those. I did not carry a CA certificate or a property evaluation certificate, but I know many people who did and many people who do. So I did not carry them personally, so I won't be able to comment on them if you need them or not, but I will give my 2 cents on the matter. So I think if you have enough liquid funds to reach that 1.5 times your I-20 value or 2 times your I-20 value, then I do not think a CA certificate or a property evaluation certificate is needed on top of that. But if you are unable to reach that amount in terms of liquid funding, liquid cash, then yeah, having a CA certificate or a property evaluation certificate will surely help. Now I can't tell you the format in which they are actually written. I think you can find other videos on YouTube. I'll try to link down some videos on YouTube that talk in detail about CA certificates and property evaluation certificates, so that will help you guys. Okay, so the next document was a bank statement. The bank in which I showed the funding, the funds, I also took the past 6 months statement of that particular bank account, and bank statements are easily available if you have internet banking. If you don't, then I think you have to go to the bank and then print out your bank statement. Okay, the next document was of annual income. Now annual income is a pretty common question in every consulate. They ask you what is your annual income, or what is your sponsor's annual income, father's annual income, mother's annual income, family income, so whatever. So if you say your annual income, you need to have some documents to back up your statement, right? So for annual income, I'm not a working person, I don't have any annual income, but my father is a pensioner, he gets a pension, so that is basically our family annual income. So I took my father's latest pension slip, so that was my statement to corroborate my annual income. Next document was admit letters. I took all the 6 admit letters or the offer letters that I got. So you can basically download them. There will always be an option to download the PDF of the letter, download them and print them and take it. I did not take my rejects because it's not needed really. Just carry the admit letters and I think you should be fine. Then comes your GRE and TOEFL scorecard. Very important. Just go to your GRE account or your TOEFL account or ETS accounts and then download the PDF and then print it and take it along with you. I think it's a pretty important document to keep along with you. Okay, next are your college documents. College documents, specifically your transcripts, your grade cards and your degree, that is your final degree. So carry them all in original, because if the viewer wants to see them, he would like to see the original itself. So carry the original college documents. Next are your school documents, that is basically your school mark sheets and your school pass certificates. I think just the secondary and the higher secondary will do. The rest of them are not required. But yeah, carry same as college documents, carry the originals. Next comes your resume. Just print out your latest resume in a A4 paper and that should do it. Next comes your internship certificate or your work experience certificate if you have work experience. So carry all those internship certificates or work experience certificates along with you. Just print them and keep it along with you. So the next document that I carried was the SOP, that is a statement of purpose. I carried only one SOP, that is the SOP that I wrote for the school that I was going to, that is Indiana University Bloomington. I carried only one SOP, so I would suggest just get a printout of your SOP and also carry it. So these are all the documents that I carried for my VI. Now let me tell them how I carried them. So I brought what you call a Harmonium folder. I don't actually have the folder with me right now, otherwise I would have shown you guys. I have actually given it to my friend, but it's called a Harmonium folder and it's easily available in any local shop, I guess, or you can even order it online. I'll put down a few links in the description and I'll also show a video of how it looks right now. So I carried all the documents in here, and as you can see there are sections, so I labeled all the sections like this section contains this document. So it helps you to keep your documents organized so that when the viewer asks you something randomly, you know where to look for, in which compartment to look for, and then you can just pick it out and give it to the viewer calmly. You don't have to, haggle all the way in and search through all your documents. So this Harmonium folder is pretty great, and I would suggest get a Harmonium folder because it really helps you a lot to keep your documents organized. So that was all about the video. That is all the documents that I carried for my biometric and my visa interview. So not a lot of documents, I guess, compared to what others will be saying to you and what others generally carry. And in this video I stated all the documents that I personally carried. Now this video is in no means like an exhaustive list of all the documents that you should carry and what documents you can't carry. You can carry anything that you like, anything that you feel will help your case in proving that yes, I am a serious student that wants to go and study in the US. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe like a snare, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.